glad you brought that because that other call, I sanded it. Sounds better, man, but I'm gonna have to.
What time is it right now?
It is 6:20, so about 30 minutes the sun will be up. Pig right there under that tree, so I'm gonna try to sneak up on it. No turkeys yet, so might as well. Come on, you piece of shit.
Ran it back over here.
Do what? You want me to get over there?
No, I'm saying like where'd it go? I said run back over here.
Yeah, no, he ran down in here in this thick stuff and laid down as soon as he saw me go in there.
Dang.
He got up and took off. Well, he was coming straight to the silage where they're feeding these fucking cows. I had this GoPro on the whole time. Hopefully I got some kind of footage.
Oh, nice.
That was awesome.
There ain't gonna be no turkeys out here now.
So are we going somewhere else or?
We're gonna go to Chuck's. No luck here. Couldn't get any call back, didn't see anything, but saw a boar. Where was he? Where was he when we first saw him? Just sitting in that tree. Yeah, we walked out to this field right here. There was, I don't know how big you think he was, Chris. 150 pounds, maybe.
Smaller boar, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard one?
Exactly where you're talking about, too. Barely hearing. Fuck yeah, dude.
So maybe we can park at Chuck's shop. We'll walk.
Okay.
You sure it's on the other side of the ridge and not in the ridge?
I don't know. What we can do is I'm gonna get a little bit closer and try to call. So I just sitting there calling. There's a ridge probably, I don't know, what is that, Chris, a mile?
What?
No, probably to Chuck's house.
To the back?
Yeah, I'll do it again at this gate and see if I can get it again. These cows look good. Nothing. Walk that other ridge. Where that sucker went. I just like being out here. We did shoot 2 pigs, 3 pigs. We sat on that ridge for about an hour or so, moving from point to point, calling down in those draws without any answer. So we decided to move on to one more spot before we headed back to the dairy. We wanted to give that dairy a little bit of rest before we went back after making all that ruckus that morning. Well, boys, 3rd spot.
So it's 11 o'clock. We've been out here since.
Been out here since 6. Nothing. No birds.
Been moving around all morning.
No gobbles.
Well, maybe. Just a couple gobbles.
It's really in the right country for turkeys, really. But they can't really disappear. And they'll go into these little patches and then they've got to come out the other side. I mean, look how small they are. I mean, even over there, it looks like it's thick, but if you look at it on a map, it's just a little finger. That's it, man.
Alright.
You heard him. He's coming. He's coming.
Tell Chris not to fucking move.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were, this is our second time back here to this spot. We've been to 3 other spots, man. We've been out here for 5 hours, since 6 o'clock, what is it, noon? And I mean, no joke, I literally stood up and told Cody, hey man, it's a wrap. Like, we hadn't heard any birds, hadn't seen any, just striking out all day. And I literally stood up, called one last time and told Cody, hey man, it's a wrap, let's get out of here. And as soon as I started to walk off, I heard this turkey gobble. And what did it take, Cody? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, I called twice, and he gobbled back twice, and then he got quiet. And I told Cody he's coming in, man. He's gotten quiet, so he's coming in. We were what, 15 yards, right on the other side of this fence line right here. He came right down this line. And Chris was sitting in a truck, sitting in my truck probably, what was that, 200 yards, 300 yards away? And there was actually a hen up there too, so he may have seen the hen and heard me calling, and he came right up the fence line strutting. And I stuck my shotgun right through the fence, popped.
So we were sitting right back in there.
All day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. As you could tell there in the beginning, it was a little bit slow, maybe a little bit boring, but that's a whole different terrain for me, not anything I'm used to hunting. There was a whole lot of agriculture, a whole lot of farming going on in that area, so there was a whole lot of open fields. Not a whole lot of cover, a whole lot of brush for these turkeys to go into, to roost into, to kind of escape to, so it was just different. But I really enjoyed trying to figure out the terrain and try to figure out where these turkeys were going and where they were at during the day. If I can give you guys any tips or any advice at all, it would be just to stay at these turkeys. These turkeys stay pretty henned up in the morning, and as the day goes on, these hens will go back to the nest, and you have a whole lot better chance of getting one of these turkeys, one of these gobblers, to respond to your calls because they don't have any hens with them anymore. So like I said, if you guys can just stay persistent, stay patient, stay at them, more than likely it's going to pay off for you in the end. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I just want to give a quick shout out to my little brother for editing that video. As you guys can tell, I mean, just amazing work. I also wanted to give a shout out to Chris Martin for letting us come up there and hunt his place. If you guys don't know who Chris Martin is, he's probably my best friend. I've known him for over 20 years. He's a great guy, plays Major League Baseball for the Braves, and he actually played for the Texas Rangers. So you can look both of them guys up on social media. Shoot me a message or whatever if you want some information on them. But again, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe and follow us, and we'll see y'all out there, and we'll have some more videos to come. And as always, stay frosty.